Hey, welcome back, and look who's with me right now. My BFF, Mr. Myke Michaels, is here.
Hey guys.
And my other BFF, Richard, here. Another great legend in the makeup world.
Thank you.
Special effects stuff. We were all having lunch at Sagebrush Cantina, and you showed me this thing on your phone where you did a shot where the gun went through the guy's head, opened up the back of the head, and then the camera shot went through that hole.
Correct. The gentleman sits. We do operas of violence.
Yeah.
And Myke designed the shot. Jerry Constantine did the build on it. And the story is a gentleman is despondent over a stock investment he was sold, which is going to send the stock salesman to purgatory making our movie. But the gentleman himself sits at the bar in the counter of a cafe and he shoots, and a cannon about the size of the microphone blows blood on everyone behind him.
Whoa.
But what he's done is he's put the gun in his mouth and blown his face off and the back of his head.
Wow.
We now have a camera. We're pumping blood through syringes and fire extinguishers full of blood. And we stopped so a camera with a long lens can roll right through the back of his head, through the bullet entry, out the mouth, and see the waitress holding the pot with blood splashed on her face.
Okay.
That's Mike's design.
Better. Wow.
But I do, and I love it.
Now, you, before you got into the world of SFX, you were a martial arts star, and that's where the term of the wolf came up.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sensei when I was 15 said that's how I fought, because I would block everything they gave me and back up and read them, and then attack. Where some fighters come out, they're attacking each other, or one's trying to back up and he's just trying to defend himself. Because if you watch any of my old tapes, you'll see that my face is not blocking. My face is understanding what he's doing next.
Wow.
And my sensei Ed Parker just all of a sudden one day goes, watching you is like watching a wolf fight. He goes, I'm going to start calling you a wolf from now on.
Now, when you work with Chuck Norris,
I do.
You know, you talked to him about your martial arts beginnings and stuff.
Yeah, no.
Did you ever spar with him?
I did.
No, I just kind of made that up. Really?
Oh yeah, no. Well, it's when you're buddies, it's just he's got dojos in every one of his homes.
Yeah.
So and and if you get caught in there, you better be ready to handle it. So,
Wow.
he'll sit there and he'll bring out Bob, which is the dummy. Everybody calls it Bob, and it's a dummy from the torso up.
Yeah.
You know, no arms, and it's just where you hit. And his is electronic, so wherever it hits, it tells you where you hit him. If you hit him in the stomach, it says solar plexus. If you hit him in a little higher, it says the abdomen. I mean, it tells you where you've hit, which is really good for training. So, and
if you hit him from behind, you go, you hit him in the wallet.
Yeah, no. I took the wallet. No.
Yeah.
That's why I hit him from behind. No. And then he'll sit there and do something like whatever we were doing on the dummy. He goes, all right, now what are you going to do if you block this? And that's because in martial arts, as he knows as well, he's been trained as long as I have.
Wow.
Yeah. And
I come from the Bruce Lee line.
Yeah, he comes from the Bruce Lee's.
You studied with the master Bruce Lee?
No.
Oh.
His
Here's
partners.
what happened. Bruce went off to make a film, as we all do.
Yeah.
He was still a young man. I was training with the people after Bruce was making movies. He closed it down and he went to the backyard of Danny and Asante.
Yes.
And
I know
he
that
took
is.
the gentleman and trained them on his
JKD.
time, Jeet Kune Do, the JKD. They
Wow.
would come and train me. I learned from the guy that was Bruce's gladiator. If you said, thank you.
Wow.
If you said, I learned from two of his best, and from every one of them. And we're still family, and they named my daughter.
Wow.
I've been that Wednesday night JKD group since '72.
Yeah.
So, and we still train. We're training for a film project Myke is producing and writing,
Wow.
which we can't do right out. But It's about guys our age and the adaptation to Keynes.
It's a movie about making a movie, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's a thriller, drama thriller, action comedy.
Another
It's got every
opera
legacy
of
in it.
violence.
Yeah, and definitely operative violence because we're going to do, it's going to
Pretty
have one
gross.
version with the full, and then another version.
It carried him into film.
Oh,
Yeah.
Carried him into fashion with women.
Sometimes
See,
we
no,
share the same brain.
those movies have been popular with the OGs, with the old guys coming in and kicking
That's
ass.
a pimp stick.
Yeah, but I mean, that genre, that formula has come out in so many.
This is a little different than let's say-
Yeah.
This is a little different. This is where all the people in the movie, where you never see them together, you don't even know they know each other. All
Right.
of a sudden, they're in this 3-car garage in a cul-de-sac,
Yeah,
just working out. Like one might be hitting the bag, joking around.
Garage night.
They're just fucking around,
Yeah.
What
right?
they
They're
call-
not doing.
Yeah.
You don't
where I
see
go
them
to
doing
school.
any martial arts yet. Because all of them we're all martial artists that are doing that scene. Every one of the actors.
and these are all guys over 50,
I've already. They're all over 60, most of them.
over 60.
And
Wow.
the stunt coordinator, I don't know if you know who James Lewis.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Well, he's my coordinator, second director for the fight, because it's going to take 3 days to shoot one fight. There's going to be about 15 of us. There's going to be about 25 gang members
Wow.
driving by their cars to fuck with people. And all of a sudden they see us working there and they stop and go, look at the fucking old farts working. Oh, look at the badass. Look at the old fucks. And we just look at each other and kind of go,
Yeah.
okay. So you see 12 to 15 old guys over 60 kicking the motherfucking shit out of 25, 30.
I love it. You want to see this? This sounds like a great project.
It is. It's a fun. That's just
Wow.
one of the scenes, but the movie's all about. It is
So you're in pre-production on that.
pre-production. Where the script is written. It's
Pre-production. I mean,
Blocking the
no pubes on it yet. I mean,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
no, we got 500,000 already in the bank.
Oh.
Just for.
God, you got better budget than mine.
Yeah. Well, no, the movie's a lot more. We need two. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, we already got 500.
Generally, even with a modest budget, and
I can
we'll
do
do
this.
them,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's not about that. It's we dig doing them. We like it. Sometimes we go, oh yeah, it's South Dakota, and we're making the costume.
It's about the storytelling process. Yeah.
It's about just getting away from the ranch.
No, I dig it. I dig it. I dig
love
it.
you,
Yeah.
dear. But I got to go with Mike because it's work.
Yeah.
And he's my location wife. There we are. And we go off and we go to a Walmart
trouble
and
and
we
have
can
fun,
make a
yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
We can also go to the lab and make it a very expensive movie. We do both. But we,
A lot of that work is done in post, isn't it?
No.
no, not ours.
It's all done prep.
Yeah, we do prep.
Oh, yeah?
Preparation, because what happens is,
They can't do blood
yeah, they'll do the enhancement.
CGI. That's
Yeah,
the
they'll
one
do
that
the
Yeah.
blood
comes up.
enhancements, like when it comes to
Yeah.
like squib hits, right? So you'll see that, but it don't. That's how fast you see it. It's like boom, boom, you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but when you want to see, you got to be practical. So the CGI, they'll definitely enhance it with lights and
Yeah, but
whatever.
it just doesn't
but,
work.
Yeah, it just you can't start there. So you've got to have.
It's so
25%
fascinating.
Does work.
Of the practical, and then that 5% just fucking kicks it out and makes it look something.
I love it.
When you go to make the movie, you're going to go to South Dakota and they're going to use reenactors who are all going to show up with their pistols from their ranch. And they'll have the thing, we're doing period Western.
Yeah.
And Bates Wilder, the movie's called Blackwood. I recommend it, it's fabulous because we did it.
Yeah, yeah.
And-
We did the stunts, we did all the special effects, all the makeup, bruises, blood cut.
Hung a tree, hung a horse in a tree.
And horses in a tree.
The monster is a Wendigo. It's a mythical creature. If you don't prepare for your rations for the winter, the Wendigo will come and eat Grandma. What's for dinner? Grandma.
Yeah.
And we made the movie and a fun.
In my house, it would have been
Yeah.
Yeah.
We make these films and they go, oh well, we want the monster to come out of the outhouse and grab a gun. So we go, okay, fuck yeah, we can do that. We want to see his nails come off on the wood. Terror and violence. We want to. I want to check. I want to have 5 minutes in the movie so I get another check.
Wow.
So I had just gone down to Mexico to get Hollywood teeth, dentures. I went to the director, I pulled him out. I'm already doing stunts and blood and effects with Myke, and we're directing the film from our department.
Second unit directing.
And the kid's first movie, and he goes, okay. And I screamed with no teeth in. And he goes, that's perfect. I went back. When you see Blackwood, the first 5 minutes of that film is bang, my ranching habit. Because I scream, I get gutted by the monster, and I'm running through the snow, doing face falls and my guts hanging out, and the guy finally leans me against a tree and then ties me up and steals the gold that we had taken from the Wendigo. So we're the guys that pissed off the monster. So we do everything in the film.
And horror movies are the genre that works so much right now.
Yes,
The more money, the more elaborate
You know.
the elaboration of the stunt and the special effects makeup is. Has nothing to do with anything else.
Are you guys going to the Midsummer Scream next weekend? At Long Beach Convention Center. It's a horror convention.
No.
Yeah.
Down maybe.
Yeah.
You going?
Yeah, I'm just going to go for one day because I'm going to promote Scissors and our new movie, Murder Motel.
Okay.
So I'm going to go down there with a couple. Yeah. Scissors is out now.
Is it R or X?
It's R. It's R.
The good
It's
ones
R.
are.
I mean, yeah.
The good ones
The
are.
good ones are.
The good ones are. Yeah, I mean, there's some nudity in it, but nothing that would make it
But no
X.
sex.
But no sex, yeah. But
Myke and I met doing, a guy foolishly hired us to do a beauty conference of a couple of thousand
We
women.
started, but no, let's go back up. We both started in beauty makeup. We got into effects. We both started in hair.
Yeah.
Then went to beauty. Then
that's right. You were a hairstylist. Yeah, on Ventura Boulevard.
He did Penthouse Pet of the Year, and I was working with Playmate of the Year for Playboy. We were doing the New Romantics, and we got together to do this dog and pony show, and we've been doing it now 50 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we went off and did Playboy for body painting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was fun.
supervising and stuff. Yeah.
And,
At the mansion.
Yeah.
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 Because I'd go to the
Bouncer
mansion.
there,
Yeah.
bouncer. I
Did the
And
video.
then he and I go back. I had a show called LA Nightlife. Some of you out there have been writing about that, and you remember that show.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be showing old episodes of that on our Roku TV channel soon. But Myke was my co-host. He was my Pat to my, remember there was a guy, he had Pat, what's his name? McCormick was his sidekick. There, not Paul Williams, but there was a talk show host. But you were like my Ed McMahon to my Johnny Carson, my, yeah. Anyways, we had.
I've never seen Ed McMahon do anything though.
No, he didn't. No, he pushed a lot of liquor.
He did. Boy.
Edric, you have that picture?
I don't drink, so it's kind of cool.
My assistant found this picture, and this was you and me, our friend E.G. Daly, and your daughter when she was a little gal.
Yeah. She was
And
everywhere with me.
yeah, and we.
Still my life. That's the funny way. She's still my life.
He
She grew
raised her through his time in the industry as a single father.
Yeah,
2
It
months
was
old.
in his contract that he brought his daughter.
That's right.
on the set.
Kid will travel.
Yeah.
That's what it said in my contract. Have kid will travel. And when people would go look at it, what do they mean by have kid will travel? They would look. I have a daughter. She comes with me. All you have to do is pay for, let her eat with everybody, which is not going to be a lot, and you put her on the flight with me. That's
She
the way
also
I'm not
drives
asking for
Bruce
money,
Stern's
she doesn't
wagon.
She needs nothing.
Bruce
It's just
Stern,
about-
remember
yeah.
the golf cart?
Oh my God! She
did
was
a
about,
race
she's
movie.
about 12 years old, and she was dry. Oh my God! Look at that.
Oh, what a great shot.
E.G.
Yeah. Look at the abs on her.
Look at the hair.
Yeah.
she had.
Yeah, I had a full old head of hair. You had a full old head of hair. We were a
Fuckers.
little dark hair back then. I used to have that flashy little thing that I'd have in my lapel all the time. That was like the heart beating.
All right.
Yeah, that was the little side gig. And then we had a musical band. We had Jack Mack and the Heart Attack was our house band.
Love them, love
Jack
them.
Mark
Yeah.
was at the. We had them at the. What was that place I worked at in Hollywood? That we did Wonderland, the movie about.
About John Holmes. Yeah.
We
What was
did that with
nightclub?
Val
What was that
Kilmer.
nightclub?
Yeah.
What was that nightclub? Driving me crazy. That's on Santa Monica.
Eddie
Yeah, it was on Santa Monica and Crescent Heights,
Yeah,
and it was
yeah.
called the Starwood.
Starwood.
Yeah.
I was like
We
the
did
chief
this-
bouncer for almost a year and a half.
Yeah.
They're the ones who sent me over to New York for 3 months to work with on Studio 54 when they reopened.
Wow.
They closed down because they got burned, and they reopened like 6 years later, and most of the was already taken from other
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
They brought a few hooks out there. But I still had to work for Guy because he didn't leave. I don't blame him.
And then for many years you were with a wonderful place there called Cinema Secrets that's now
With them. I was
closed.
never there. I worked
As
with
a
them
teacher,
for
you
them.
were there.
I taught
Yeah.
for them. You know, they would hire me to do all their sponsor stuff that they would have, like a real commercial or something, or they needed a ball cap demonstration. I'd come in and do all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just knew. We both knew Maurice, the owner, Maurice Stein. You know,
Oh, what? He was a wonderful guy.
and
Yeah,
so-
Omar.
His whole it was a family-run business.
Yeah.
And
Loved the
people
boys.
lined up for hours to get their makeup done. And then I drove by there recently after one of our strikes at Warner Brothers, and I saw they had a restaurant there.
Yeah.
And I was like, God,
So sad.
what an institution this
Well,
was.
he
We were
died.
there for the time.
Yeah.
He
That's
died.
him, yeah.
He was
Yeah.
there every day. So when and then he noticed the downfall when it was originally he started getting to the point of he wasn't coming in every day. And they started noticing the downfall. And then when he said, you know, then he got sick, people they came into him.
And this was the man who created that original makeup for the original Planet of the Planet of the
He was one
Apes.
of the guys on it, correct?
Yeah, one of the guys on there. Yeah.
He helped formulate the mixtures, but it wasn't his makeup. He helped make the formulation for them to put it on easier because it was William Tuttle and Max Factor.
Yeah.
And what they did was they were using sesame seed oil to mix it like we've done our whole lives.
For makeup,
Yeah. And then what he did was he got the ingredients of sesame seed oil because it goes through a refinery. So he put it through a refiner and took the oil out, so it wasn't shiny. So that's where Cinema Secrets came from.
We use it to break down
Yeah.
foundation.
Yeah.
A drop of that and this. And you
And did it make a better adhesive then?
Yeah,
Here's the
nobody ever
best
sold
thing.
that dried.
Yeah.
Without the shiny.
Planet of the Apes. They had to gather all the makeup artists. They go, we put the appliance, they call it, the mouthpiece on, and the teeth. They go, it's not working. And this story's direct from Maurice. He said, we went to the zoo, got a day paid to go to the zoo and look at them and see what it was. The same small trick, secret we use in Hollywood, we also use to make somebody look sick. So if you need a day off work,
Yeah.
you take the eyelid down and you put red inside.
Oh,
red pencil,
wow.
Just red pencil inside
Yeah.
the bottom of your eyelid.
Yeah.
It's an eye pencil, doesn't. But
Or
what
you
it
could
does,
smoke a joint.
it made them look.
Same.
Yeah, it made them look wild
Wow.
without them free dancing.
Now we have a video lined up to put in here. This is on your website there.
Oh, the wolf thing. Oh,
Yes.
my God, I love that.
Edric, can we throw that video up? Maybe we can have it up in a corner of the screen there. Now remember, we're on a delay, so we're not seeing what.
Hi, I'm Myke the Wolf Michaels. I've been a makeup artist for
Very cool.
25
Now that
years. And
TRT on that, I think, is. Are they hearing us, or are they hearing the audio from that?
And the fun of working.
Both. Okay, cool.
Trust me when I
So
say
this was a nice little thing. You've had this also
see
running on the
DVD
YouTube there.
shows, nothing like the reality inside of a makeup video. So come join my crew and I. We're going to show you the insider's view and how to bring the mayhem out of our minds.
Well, guys,
into the special
what
effects lab
advice
and
would
other
you
services.
give for a young makeup artist out there?
Body parts around the house.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, really. I'm not joking.
Look at Richard. He's thinking of a profound answer right now. But, yeah.
YouTube. Go to YouTube. You can learn everything. That's where
Okay.
I learned plumbing, how to teach my child ABCs. Everything is on the internet. Take advantage of that and experiment at home. The Law from Maurice Stein, great famous Maurice. If it looks bad to you, it looks bad to the camera. And we all have cameras. The one on your phone is better than anything we had in the day in the studio.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
That's
you can
amazing.
totally with that, and you can post,
Myke has
and it's
this
wonderful.
wonderful childlike
Be
quality.
careful what
If
you
he
do.
really was a child,
That it's going to
he'd be
come
on
off.
vacation.
Because I can tell you,
There you are right there.
in special
Walking into a
effects,
soundstage and seeing blood and
it's
gore
often
and all these
more
weird
time,
props.
and we have
so
to bring in
cool.
a second
You can't
crew,
get the gist of it
especially
by
on
just
your big
watching
shows,
the movie.
Babylon
You've
5.
got to know how it's
They
made.
had to
You
bring
got an
in
Emmy for that.
Are ready
Yeah.
no
One
matter
of many.
what they throw at us. We're ready to rock and roll. I figured you got to be ready for
They have to
everything.
bring in a
This
second crew
business,
to do the
you never know
takeoff.
what they're going to throw at you. Something's wrong
Yeah.
with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
William, what do you think?
Oh,
Is this work
yeah, when I did that Evil Dead, yeah.
We work, it's called French hours, which is 24/7. There is no time off.
Yeah.
We go through crew after crew. We have like 2 or 3 crews, and we alternate.
Without
You
big
know,
production
except for the
planning,
core,
without
which was only
CGI,
8 of
create
us,
the
and then the
impact
2
of the
department,
art
well, the department head and the
just what you have.
Those
This
two,
is fascinating.
Yeah, those two
to open
would
it up
be
more.
the ones that work with all the
I
designers.
have been able to work with my dad on a number of things.
What I do,
Definitely not fun taking orders from a makeup artist, being a production assistant. That's definitely not a bonus. There is a lot of drama behind working with prosthetics.
An imagination.
That's my daughter.
Then you start hiring, and you hire. We had 60 makeup artists at a
Magic
time.
that comes out.
There was
Whoa.
there was 8 of us. that
This
was
is
the core, and
scary.
each one
Look,
of us
my
had
hands are
20
melting. Oh my
overlapping
God, this
points.
is terrible.
We just wanted to make
Things
sure
can
that
get
we just
very
didn't want to go
stressful
too
on
much
set,
point
to
for
the
all
extent
8
of where you are watching hair fall out of your eyebrows.
Just the finished product? We just kept going around. Finish it. Finish it? So many times the same thing.
I love you to death, but this is bullshit. They don't call me the wolf because I'm waiting at grandma's house for Little Red Riding Hood. I'm called the wolf because for over 30 years I was a martial artist and a cage fighter.
And a lot of people don't realize that there's hours that goes into prepping to put that makeup on, and then hours to take it off. So literally it is a 24-hour day.
First
So
rule
we'd
is
have somebody that would be
your
there
craft. Be
to
confident.
clean up
Second
the
rule.
mess. And they would come in.
Now that
and
you've
they
learned
would
it,
be there. They'd
be
clean up all
comfortable
our
with it.
stations.
Third
refill
rule.
every bottle,
You're
every
in the
paint.
best
If some of our airbrushes were
Have a great time.
CO2 cartridges, if they weren't half full, they put them in another pile that was less than half and put a brand new one in.
We got it.
Rules.
I think my name is horrible.
Now with the big special effects movies, we're doing more and more practical special effects.
Yeah.
Myke has a fully trained team that is unbelievable, that keeps all that stuff up, and his people are estheticians. They do
Yeah, I had that-
facial
yeah,
massage on everybody, men, women. So when the actors come back, they get the makeup taken off, and then they get a full skincare line.
Wow.
Which means after a few weeks,
Yeah,
their face isn't beat up.
yeah, because that's so important. Because what happens
Yeah.
is,
You know, there's so many.
That's a
options,
good
like-
point.
yeah, that
That's
he's,
what the big money is.
Yeah.
Look at, I love that.
Oh, that's the funniest. I love that.
Yeah.
Andy's the best.
I gotta cut in here. Stranger Things.
Who?
So the show Stranger Things.
Oh, Stranger Things. Yeah, what about it? I did the first season and designed the Bible for all 5 years, which they're using now.
The last season's going into production now. Yeah.
He called me and said, "You want to be on this show?" And I go, "No, that sounds stupid." I turned it down.
No
course
way,
I
you
did.
turned down Stranger
Yeah,
Things.
I did, of course. He said, "No, come on, man, we're having a lot of fun." And he gave me some of the story, and I go, "And the people in the elevator," and I'm like, "No, it sounds dumb, stupid. I got other things. I got better plans."
Master and Commander, I believe that was the one that you got the Oscar nom for.
They did.
You got- yeah.
There was the Oscar nomination.
Russell Crowe, I believe, was the star of that.
I was
Yeah.
one of the 6 people. I have the paper that says that we were nominated, which is fucking awesome. I wish I got the statue with the Oscar, but no. I have been involved in 2 Oscars besides this one that I wasn't even on the show. I worked for one. I'm not going to say names because everybody starts calling and goes, "What? She didn't get the. She didn't try." She calls me up. I was in New York and she was in LA. And she,
Well, hold on before you go on. Let's take a call here right now. Fine. Okay. It's Jason?
Yeah, Jason.
What's up, Jason?
Hey, I heard you turned down Stranger Things.
I did. He did.
Michael worked on it, but Richard turned it down. We got a picture there of Bobby Brown there and the other kid.
Richard has been working with me for almost 50 years. He's been my second on, I can't count, like 75, 80 movies.
Well, you guys worked together on Battlestar.
No.
No, didn't work on that.
No, I was doing children's commercials because they paid so well.
Yeah.
McDonald's and things like
Oh, fuck yeah. I did those back in the day, yeah.
that. Yeah, the corporation gives
That's
you.
really cool that they invited you to the
No.
show.
But back to Stranger Things.
You deserve a break
I
today.
designed all the looks when I got the script, and then I got the Bible, so I had to design for all 5 seasons. That was my job. I got paid.
Wow.
Yeah, I got paid for 4 months prep work, which was about right because I was working the whole time doing it. And I was on another show at the same time, and I was literally 24 hours. I was like no sleep. And then I got finished it up, and then we did the first season, made everything but the creature, the monster. That was done by Jason, and Jason's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's one of the amazing ones.
That kind of plant-looking thing. Yeah.
He didn't want the color. It's not him. I won't do it. And he just said it still looked great. It was disgusting of what it did, but he wanted to make it more natural colors.
And it's a really bloody movie.
Yes.
Oh, it's bloody.
And we had a blast.
That's
on it.
pretty cool.
Yeah, we had a blast on it. Literally, the cast was beautiful. Everybody was wonderful. You know, everybody. You know.
Was it? What?
I
Let me.
had to leave because the 2 directors, you know, not putting them down or anything because I can't, but they're not the easiest people to get along with. They're not really polite, and they know I've said it out loud to them a few times, so they know it.
Well, let me ask you this: was it? When you've got all of that blood, when you've got those scary monster things, and we all know it's pretend because you know we work behind and in front of the camera, but these kids are coming in, and some of them it was their first project. Do you have to sit them down and explain to these kids about the stuff, or
I
what?
slap them, I make them
No,
drink the
I mean,
blood,
no.
I slice their own throat to show them how it feels. What do you mean, no? Of course I do.
When they did the movie Papillon.
Oh,
you
and Dustin
see-
Hoffman,
Yeah,
yeah.
you see him getting hung at the gallows.
Yeah.
They had people come from the mental institute and didn't tell them it wasn't real.
So they were really freaking out.
They're gonna kill your puppy, Jackie Coogan. Yeah.
Oh.
It's just, come on. This is Hollywood. The crap they do to get that emotion.
You still there, Jason?
Yeah.
No? Okay. Just curious.
I think he's still there.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, do you have
I'm
another
just letting you
question?
talk.
You
What?
I was just letting him talk.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Thank
sorry.
you.
That.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Forever.
We won't shut up, so it's okay. Go ahead,
So,
Jason. What's another
you
question?
guys know Millie Bobby Brown?
They want to know if you know Millie Bobby Brown, of
Do I
course.
still know her? Yes, I worked
Yeah.
with her for those 10 months. The first season was 10 months. They've been 5 months ever since. But because we had so much, you know, so much more to do. And Millie Bobby was one of the most amazing human beings I think I've ever met. Because I met her when she was 11 years old, and she was more knowledgeable than most people I know at full adulthood.
Yeah.
She was amazing. She's brilliant. She's smart. She already knew what she wanted to do and what she was going to do and how she was going to get there. She knew where she was going to be. Of course, I agreed with her because I knew it was going to happen. I mean, she was just so brilliant. But I will tell you, as everybody knows, she's got one hell of a sailor mouth.
Yeah.
At 11 years
Yeah,
old.
she's married to Tate Bon Jovi.
Oh, but she's great. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're English.
Yeah.
They cuss
I'm friends
to
with
say,
her
"I
on
love you."
Instagram.
You what?
I'm friends with her, Millie Bobby Brown, on Instagram.
Oh no, she's amazing, and she's really a sweetheart in person too. She's really lovely.
All right, Jason, thanks for calling in tonight.
Thanks, Jason.
You're welcome.
Shout out to Jason, brother.
Good to talk to you.
All right, now, you've been working in the Marvel Universe. You've been working with all of these other studios. Which project movie stands out with you gentlemen as like, that's the one I'm going to be sitting in the old makeup artist's home saying, oh, remember that day?
I can't talk about the pornos.
You can on this
Those
show.
are the only ones I'm
Yeah,
going to be
yeah.
wanting to remember.
Myke?
I remember what.
You could say that. See those awards?
Yep, AVN, baby.
Yeah, that's
I-
that's what I've been doing.
I did a few of the movies in my early days. I had no problems with them.
Yeah.
You know, they were pretty expensive ones too.
Oh, we had great budgets back then.
Oh yeah, not no more.
Big
Yeah,
budgets.
They were great. Yeah, I did one
Yeah.
that was like 150. We did that. It was $150,000. We did
Yeah.
a couple that were like 15, 20.
Yeah, it's not a real reach from Playboy.
No.
A lot of them, as you know, are
Yeah.
the same girls.
Yeah.
You know, and they're all classics, and we work together. You know, and
Yeah, it's just making pretty girls pretty is what we did. But we also did a couple movies with effects. As you probably know, Xeon, Xeon, what's his name?
Xeon.
Xeon, is it Exxon?
Xeon,
The
yeah.
Sicilian black guy.
Yeah.
No, a friend of my daughter, they went to acting classes since they were 13 together. They
Wow.
were best buds. Even when afterwards she said, good for you.
what was the one from Stalag 13? The movie about the Flash.
Oh, yes. I can't.
Okay, somebody
Yeah,
out there's got
anyways.
to know this. Anyway, it's Flash thing.
Correct.
And it was about, what is it?
About his life. The guy that, that played in Hogan's Heroes.
Hogan's Heroes.
He also had
Richard Dawson.
Richard Dawson. It was about Richard Dawson.
He was a real prick, though, in real
Richard
life.
Dawson
Yeah.
was one of the
It
guys.
was terrible.
It was the guy that was the lead. And he had a
Hogan?
thing
No.
about photographing, and you did the...
Yes, that was Richard
It was
Dawson.
a story about Richard Dawson, correct.
Michael had to make fur vaginas because...
Wait, no.
Oh,
Wait, tell
you
him
tell the
afterwards.
story.
Yeah. So we get there. Okay.
They
so
have a name for that.
we get
Yes.
Yes.
So anyway, we get all them ready. All the girls gorgeous as can be. They're all dolled out, and they're going to go to the pool. Okay.
Yeah.
So we, it's got to be waterproof makeup, and it can't be like all the different shines and stuff. So, but it had to look really good because they were all bathing beauties. And a lot of them were going to be naked because it was made in the 70s of those parties, of all the pool parties. The sad part was they forgot to tell the wardrobe and the body makeup girl because she was painting tans on everybody. Now, what was in the 70s? Pubic hair and tan lines. Not one of these girls had
And
pubic
they were
hair,
not covered
one
in
had-
tats.
No. So
They didn't have
that's what she was there for,
piercings.
was to cover all the tats, right?
Yeah.
So we hired two girls, to do it, and then
Right.
I was there doing beauty.
We'll give
and
you that
special
secret
effects.
in a minute.
Yeah. So anyway,
Okay, it's
so
leg
I
makeup.
go up to the producer and I'm looking, going, something's wrong here. I couldn't figure it out. And then all of a sudden, so I went up to the producer and my boss because I wasn't lead. I was key special effects, and so I went up to the key and I said, hey, this is 1971. Where's your pubic hair and
We were
where's your
there.
tan lines? And she goes, she runs over to the director and tells him that. He goes, good call. He was a great director. Goes up to me and says, what can you do? They're going to give us like an hour. Is that cool? I said, yeah. They're going to shoot some pieces of, the guys, and they're going to move it around and come back to the pool. I said, perfect. Is an hour? Richard Snell was there, who's really good at fast paint airbrushing too. So we just got a bunch of cardboard and just, airbrush tan lines because they were already tanned. They were all sprayed paint.
They did the same thing on Baywatch.
Well, they did, yeah. 'cause
Yeah.
they always did, but they
I
didn't spray
didn't-
tans. They took them off.
I did a fashion show, my first show with Maurice Stein, and we were doing
Yeah.
a big fashion show photo shoot for Guyana gowns, which those of you who weren't in the 70s, they're like a t-shirt, very tight, little, long maxi dress. Okay.
I've seen him. He looks really good in it. I don't look
They,
good. He looks
there's
better.
6 old school makeup artists with their beauty glamour kits, and they're going to basically do Marilyn Monroe makeup because it's never changed. That's always the classic.
Got it.
Right.
But they give the new
That's
kid,
taught. That's
me,
taught in
Yeah.
makeup school.
they go put him on
Yeah.
tape, and they handed me a roll of surgical tape, and they lined up all the models down the hall and had them put them right where they wanted them, and I would tape them.
With
Knowing
grip
right
tape.
then, and that was it, and get the
Yeah,
alignment
with
like
electrical tape.
headlights.
Yeah.
And I've done that
Yeah.
celebrity, famous celebrities, and you just sit there and you go, oh yeah, here you go, I'll be right up your dress.
Yeah,
here,
they bend,
fixing
they
this
bend
and-
over,
No
they grab
problem.
their boobs, and they go like that, and you tape
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
But in this politically correct woke world that we live in now,
I don't live in it.
those things, you know,
We
it's
just
very
did that
tough.
for a film,
Did you know?
and it's called an intimacy coordinator.
Exactly. That's a
And
big job now.
We had to do. I can't show them because we're still under. The movie has not
NDA.
been released
Right.
yet.
Right.
Yeah, they don't want
But
to do that.
Mike goes, "Hey man, come on in. It's an easy job." So I didn't do Stranger Things. And he goes, "Come on in. This is great." He goes, "No, we're throwing people out of third-story windows. Sorority girl pushes. Boom. Starts. I can't give you a lot of this, but we're gonna blow a guy's head. Poof, off, and then we're gonna come through with the cameras." And Jerry, our guy's nominated for 2 Academy Awards.
This year, the Penguin.
He's just doing
Oh,
Marlon
good.
Brando.
Jerry Constantine.
Yeah.
He's just doing the Marlon Brando picture, and he's nice enough to work with us on cutting faces off and all the stuff we do for film.
We've been working together for like
It's
almost
just
20
so
years.
fascinating, isn't it?
Did
Yeah.
You guys, did you ever see the show called Creature Features? Not the original, but when we brought him back was
The
in
remake
the
of
late
Samuel
90s.
Arkoff's
Yes.
The Day the World
Yeah.
Ended, Teenage
Yeah.
Monster,
Yeah.
How to Make a Werewolf.
So Samuel and then his son took it over.
Yeah.
So and he redid a bunch of them and made some new ones
with new
Well,
cutting-edge avant-garde directors.
And again, I was
and
the
shooting
department head,
techniques.
and I was doing all the pieces except for the Creature Monster, which was done by Stan Winston. And because I worked,
That's
in his
a
office,
legendary name.
and since I worked in his shop, they approved me to run the show. So I ran the show. In between every show, we would shoot for 6 weeks. I'd be there for 6 weeks. Shoot for 6 weeks. I would be in the lab for 6 weeks. Jerry Constantine was the lab tech that was assigned to do my work.
Yeah.
He was the guy that was in the box to
Right.
take care of my show, because it was so many things to make every fucking episode. So that's how we became, and that was like 20 years ago, and we've been working together ever since.
Mike just
amazing.
contracted him for a less than 3-second shot, which was $60,000 in special effects.
Wow.
With a head snap and a pull off, we showed you,
Yeah.
but we can't
Can't show it.
unfortunately show
Yeah.
this, I don't think, unless we.
No,
yeah.
I'm not allowed to.
So it's a head snap, pull the guy's head, and it.
Oh, and we saw that when we were having brunch.
Yes.
And it was an amazing shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever heard of the movie Midnight Meat Train?
Meat Train, yes. Meat
Okay,
Train.
that was done by this
Ruhe.
director.
Ruhe.
Yes, not to be confused with Pablo and the Puerto Rican penis.
Almost.
Yes, almost
Yeah,
the same.
I mean,
yeah.
I noticed the spelling's almost exactly the same.
Our special
yeah.
effects.
But they're both special
Yeah.
effects, correct. Anyway, so he directed that. He also directed another movie I worked with him on called No One Lives, which is nothing but acclamation, which is one of the best ones out. It's one of the best horror movies, because it's action, it's drama, there's love, there's comedy. Everything's in that movie, and it'll blow your mind. That's why I love the movie so much, and I worked on it. That was
You know what it's all about, guys, and for you folks out at home here watching this, it's all about that journey of the storytelling.
correct.
And that's how and why we make the movies and the projects that we do, is because we want to tell a story.
Well, Richard says something that's really great, and we've both been stealing it forever. I don't know if he stole it, but I stole it from him. He always says, like, if there's something we're doing, and because he'll tell you, I'm so meticulous, I want every fucking thing perfect.
Yeah.
And I get on my crew, but not mean. But there's no mistakes. I don't believe in them. I think mistakes are not accidental. Shit happens. That's where I come from. And shit does happen. So that's that mistake. So, but he would always say to me every time I would say something, he goes, "Is it gonna move the story forward?"
Back to the intimacy.
So
He had me make 40 arms. 40 arms with opera gloves,
full
the
gloves.
satin gloves. You pull on the satin gloves, and
With
then I had to
silicone,
basically decoupage
latex. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
and make these monster hands, because I have small hands. I got my mother's hands. There we go. But put them up, Mike. Put yours up, and see, I have small hands. So we have an effect in the film where anguished woman is running down a hall, and hands come out of the wall
Trying to
grab her. We had to coordinate it so that was only women in those gloves.
Grabbing the woman.
So I had to
this
make
girl.
40 different style gloves that were just
Exactly, and that was from the intimacy coordinator, which
Yeah.
is a person to make sure that everything is PC
gonna be a guy
on
grabbing
the
a
set.
woman. Right.
Yeah.
And intimacy coordinators are not only on mainstream movies, but they're also on the adult
They're
films.
union. They're
Yeah.
union now.
Oh yeah, they
know
did.
what?
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I was
union.
really happy
It's
for?
it's
Yeah.
SAG-AFTRA, a
That's how
union.
they
Yeah.
This is if you want to
Because
do it.
she anticipated what could
online.
happen. And she says, it's not that we don't trust you guys to grab their legs, because that would be fine. But what if you accidentally slipped and touched something else? It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let it. And she could have had the guys, because everybody wanted to do it just because, oh, this is so cool, you know? Yeah, they thought they were going to be all bloody, but no. So, you know, and they could have done that. They could have been up here touching their hair, but no. She didn't let, it was only the
This is
woman.
why I can't go to family weddings, especially if the new husband is Lebanese and I've known the little girl as an actress or a model. And she goes, oops, my slip's showing, and I go right up her dress and go, oh, I get that, and fix it.
Oh, for God.
Because there's nothing to it
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
a director comes to me and says,
Can you fix
for
that?
this, can you cover her nipples? And it's, oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
With my tongue. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Hollywood is a challenge, but we always have pretty girls and we always have blood. And as you know,
I like all of it.
movie money is moving very fast, film moves very fast. We have to have that ready to go. No one ever waits on us.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
believe in it. Like I said,
That part.
I will tell them. I will say, I'm going to charge you more money. Why? Because I'm bringing an extra person. And why? Because I don't want camera waiting. Your camera, 1 hour is the price of my makeup guy for the day. Got it? You wasted
Yeah.
film. You wasted the whole crew. You wasted the camera. So that's 1 hour that you could wait for me. Or you can give me another $350 so I can have somebody on top of it without having to be, oh, shit, I didn't finish in time.
See, now Edric is looking very attentive right now because he said, that's why, boss, I need an assistant here with me. Yeah.
It's all about what.
But the guy didn't show up.
Yeah.
He didn't show up.
It is. It's not just about assistance, because it's like all of you got to just be in unity.
It takes a
enjoy
village.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to really get into it, because it's a passion. And if you don't have passion in anything in the film industry, then why
Don't
are you in
do
the
it.
film industry? It's all about artistic.
From
Even if
martial
you're not
arts.
an artist, yeah, you're not an
We
artist.
have
you
a
still have
saying,
it.
it's Buddhist, it's one vision, 1,000 eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all have to focus on what their vision is. If we can
Exactly.
make that, you know, Mike goes, look, your imagination is your only limitation with us. We will do it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I told him, I
make
said,
it.
I will bring
Yeah.
to life, I will bring to a reality your imagination.
Yeah.
You know, and depending on, sometimes I'll say it the other way. I want to bring your imagination to a reality on the big screen. And that's what I do. And that's why I've been
I love it.
And he pays me to just come in and go, you know, would it make this better?
I love it.
You can do that, but it looks stupid. I've done that for Snoop Dogg. We did a
Yeah.
picture of the tenant.
Lieutenant.
Pulitzer Prize story with
Yeah.
Dylan McDermott.
Dylan
And
McDermott.
Dylan McDermott came to Mike and he goes, make me look like you.
Wow.
And
He
he
said it
did, and he
before.
went and he stood with
For
the
Wonderland,
producers,
yeah.
and they couldn't tell.
Yeah.
They could not tell it was Dylan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We get
Good
to work
job.
with all the boys.
Chances
Yeah.
of Contact, full beard, you know. the-
Yeah.
And that's the film.
And the
Anyway,
same thing
and we
is
did
on
Prophet.
Wonderland. I did the same thing with
Yeah.
him. They had no idea that he was sitting in the room next to two of the actors and the director, and he just sat there. Didn't say a fucking word, just sat there like other people were. And they just made it right at him when he walked in the room, you know, and everything. And they just couldn't fucking believe it, because he always had short hair, clean shaven for that movie.
Yeah.
This one, he had long hair, big handlebar mustache that grew into a goatee.
But it just looked exactly like this.
Yeah.
Wow.
And his long sideburns.
Yeah.
Except
They
without
thought he
hair.
was a grip.
Yeah, they did.
Whoa.
That's what they said.
No, they did.
Yeah,
they thought he was a
grip.
grip, and he's a great actor. He can do that,
Oh, yeah,
where he's like a ninja and
He
just
just- yeah,
slips
he just
in,
vanished.
changes his body
Yeah, he just
posture,
vanished.
and that's
Yeah.
the choreography.
That's
we did. I
Dylan.
came from
Yep.
a family of choreographers
Yeah.
and stuff that did it. We
He's-
just
I
choreographed
love
the
Dylan.
violence because we do the martial arts, so we work with the guys and we know everybody,
Yeah.
and we all love each other and go, I got a gig for you, you got a gig, and,
Right.
and bless Myke for introducing me to Chuck Norris and Myke to my groups and all that. Because we trade out. I mean, it's
Yeah.
one big hooky lao, and let's beat shit out of each other and then go.
That's the thing about
Yeah.
martial
To dinner.
arts, though.
Yeah.
It's a camaraderie. It's all camaraderie because we all love each other. We all have the same respect for each other. Cause the same. We all know what it took to get everywhere. Whether we're here or here, it still took forever to get here. Took forever to get here. Took forever to get anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, you did not just jump in the ring and knock the motherfucker out. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
You know, and that's
Myke just, we couldn't, because of a conflict, we couldn't work with Cynthia Rothrock, and many people remember her as China O'Brien.
Oh God, yeah.
She
just had a movie.
still is gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
She came to Myke, and she has a movie, not, ours was Blackwood, theirs is Black
Black Creek.
Creek. And it's coming out. Ours is already out on
it's
Netflix.
out. It's on Amazon. It just came out.
Oh, hers is,
Yeah, you gotta go
and
watch
it's
it.
it's
Really
a it's a Western martial arts, and
Richard
Richard
Norton.
Norton, who passed away shortly
I
thereafter.
can't
But
believe
we
that.
love to say
I've
she
known
sent him
Richard.
out a star.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
since
And
got here.
he came in from Australia. We got to see him at the screening and stuff because
Nobody knew he was dying.
yeah, Myke donated effects to the film and let Cynthia, and Cynthia's like, when I get my bigger movie, I want you boys in. And we go, God, baby, we would love to, but
Yeah, because she was having more people do their own makeup, you know. So.
yeah, she just did a
I mean,
thing.
she had one for her.
Of course.
Well, you should.
Well,
That's a lot of work.
guys, I hate to cut you short here, but we gotta.
here.
Yeah, we have had an incredible. This has been an incredible broadcast of Inside the Industry. If anything could be really called Inside the Industry, it's tonight's episode because we really have
Can I
got
plug
two
myself for a second?
gentlemen, yes, that shared.
It's not really a plug. It's just a lot of people like to call in, you know, and text me on the Instagram, like Michael's at Wolfpack. I answer most of them, not within a day, not within a minute, but usually within, you know, a few days because, you know, I do check it, and I have another, my assistant checks it as well, and I have two of them, and whichever one, she checks them both for me because, you know, I don't talk like, you know, family on it. So most of it's about the people that call in, and they always ask questions, and I say, hey. So.
And we really appreciate you coming on tonight,
pleasure,
both
brother.
of you
For
guys.
Always,
Yeah,
always, you know that.
thank you.
Wonderful.
And anything you want to plug?
No, you can get my picture at the post office or
Yes. Or it's
give me through
Ralph.
Myke. He'll call me, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
now I go on the picture. I don't.
Yeah,
I go, yeah, okay, I'm there.
If
And
you go into IMDb, you'll find Richard under Wolfpack Filmworks as well as his own name. He's part of that. He's one of my executors, and so yeah. So,
and I have the name Hollywood from Bruce Lee. We all have a name like Wolf or Hollywood
Wolf,
because,
yeah.
as you know, on the set they go Dennis, and there's 7 guys named
Then Dennis.
yeah.
So they go Wolf, where Hollywood, where's Wolf, or Wolf, where's Hollywood?
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially if we're working with Willie Nelson or Snoop Dogg.
They'll know where we're at.
They know.
Oh, check their motorhomes.
Wow.
We love our boys. Sam
That's-
Elliott, another one, big shout out. And,
Sam, yeah.
Coming up with
Sam Elliott, wait, you gotta go back. Sam Elliott said the funniest thing. We're all in a movie. Snoop Dogg worked before, you know, during the movie, and then he had the one trailer, and then Sam Elliott got that trailer when he came on because he wasn't there the first few days.
Yep.
And he comes on and he just said, you know, there's pot and everything here. Everybody's got it. He goes, dude, I just smell the walls.
Yeah.
Snoop was there before me.
Sam
He's
got
a
hair
wonderful guy.
extensions done in Beverly Hills because we were already up making the movie and it was a big one.
Yeah.
And had the unfortunate name, what was it, Big Bang. And it was Antonio Banderas is in it and a few others. Anyway,
Out in research.
Sam comes in the middle of the picture to do his time, and he's playing an astrophysicist who's in an underground bunker.
Hair down to
And the
his waist.
script is he has a surfer with blonde hair to his waist. So Myke sends him to Beverly Hills while he's there. Go get the best, get hair extensions. Okay? So, Sam, who I've worked with since I cut his hair for Lifeguard that far back.
Whoa.
And Sam's storming across the parking lot, and he's got a sailor cap on, one of those knit ones. And I, hey, Sam, anything I can do for you? And he pulls the cap off. He had to fly down to Texas to check in on his mom and stuff, and fly up to us in Spoke-Compton, wherever we were.
Yeah, that's right.
And he said, people on the plane go, hi, you're sick. What happened to your hair? So he's got these extensions which have now been matted like dreadlocks, and he pulls his hat off and he looks at me and he goes, can you fix this? And I'm like, well, I'll bet your career on it.
And we did, of course.
And we did. We had Val Kilmer fall asleep one night on Wonderland playing John Holmes, and he had frosting in his hair, weave, the blonde streaks. Well, the blood is made, if you're making blood, it's red food coloring and Karo syrup. Mm-hmm. And that's how we make the blood. A little drop of blue makes it older blood. But
anyway,
he assured us he was going to go home to the shower and do all that.
But he wasn't supposed to go home with the cut. So
we came
in
home.
his hair.
We came back. He was still asleep in the trailer because he was having Val Kilmer be the character method guy, and his hair is pink.
Because he didn't wash his
Not
hair.
like maybe it's now red
He didn't
food
wash his
coloring.
hair.
Put red food coloring in your hair on the blonde and see how long it's there. Yeah, and he's the star of the movie.
Yeah.
But
What'd you do?
we fixed it. That's what we do. We do all that magic.
And we couldn't perm solution, which would have taken it right out because he had a perm in his hair, so it would have taken all the curl out. So we had to bleach individual everything that had that paint.
Get that. That must have taken hours.
We did the other one
together. So
the other one we had where he got blood was we had Faison Love, and they're doing a robbery, and Val is forced by Faison to get his hands dirty in the attack.
Yeah.
Myke designed the attack as we were going in. They pulled rebar out of the wall where the bricks were kicked over. Very Laurel Canyon to have knocked over bricks.
Yeah.
Turning around. Myke said, pull the rebar. Now when Billy, all the boys had come in with the money to make the movie from Brother for Out Thou. So Billy's running up the stairs and the other kids are slat. Anyway, this was a beating and a massacre, a home invasion. Myke's hitting him on the back of the legs with the rebar with the makeup on it, so it's making bruises. They're rubber. We have doubles. But he's going, it's that screaming scene. Now they get up to the top, and Faison, large, and he's the best.
Oh, he's such a great
He grabs Val and he goes, you get dirty now. And he pushes him on top of the guy laying down, and Val's got to hit him with the rebar. But he's, it's an actor thing. You don't want to hit the guy. Even if it's flexible rubber, it's going to still point.
Yeah.
So what we did, Myke designed a sandbag next to him, and then said, take the real rebar and hit that sandbag. Hit it. And Rick, I want you to lay on the floor and take a cup of blood and just throw it in his face every time he hits it. So you see him do this.
And you just came up with that.
Whoa. That's Myke's design.
That's what I did.
Whoa.
That's when you see it in the film.
Is that a great insider thing? Yeah. Wow, that's amazing.
It was very nice to be here.
No,
Always
thank
fun
you.
to be here.
Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you guys so much.
To you guys, again, you'd asked me that one question. What do I say to do? If you really, really, really think you can be in love with this, go for it.
Yeah.
But hopefully you have another profession, because it takes years to start making money. Years.
Yeah.
It's not like it was when we were younger, and you got to have the talent. We had to have the talent, but we didn't have a million other makeup artists or hairdressers for every job we went out on.
Yeah.
Now that's all you have. Everybody wants to go become a hairdresser. 99 of them will never be a hair or makeup person, and that's the sad part.
Yeah.
There's only 3% that are going to make a living, and only 1% makes a good living.
Myke and I were hairdressers on motorcycles before the movie Shampoo.
Yes,
Can you
we
imagine
were.
how
Yeah.
embarrassing?
Yeah.
And we rode with the guys that movie was about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked for them.
It's been wonderful. Thank
Yeah.
you for
Next week, we are going to be on Friday. Is that correct, Edric? Yep. We're going to be on Friday. We won't be on Wednesday. Not because we're superstitious about the 13th, but it's because...
That would be the best day to start.
I know,
We'll do the
right?
blood.
You wanted the blood.
We can pop your head off.
Yeah.
I actually want to talk to you about working on scissors too, but we'll off camera. But we're going to be on the 15th. Priya Rai.
Don't worry.
Priya Rai will be here with me, and some of the stars that are going to be with us next weekend at the Urban X Awards. Remember, you can still get a chance to win a free ticket to go to the Urban X Awards on the 17th. InsideContest@gmail.com. And also, you can get a free ticket to go to the TCL Chinese Theater on Hollywood Boulevard. Right into InsideContest@gmail.com. Till next time, I'm James Bartholet.
Mike Michaels.
Rick Hollywood Wetzel.
Good night.
Good night. The wolf out.